here at the Data and Analytics Summit Gartner in London with one and only Ian Cohen from Stardog. He looks after the sales and the customer for Stardog. So pretty excited to have you on the Ravit show, Ian.
Thank you. It's a great honor to be here. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to obviously discussing a lot with Ian in terms of what Stardog is doing, about the knowledge graph, about semantic layer, about the data and analytics space as well. So, Ian, why not start with your introduction for our folks?
Yes, thank you. So, Stardog is a leading knowledge graph vendor. We work with enterprises across multiple different verticals, helping their users to identify, find, and access the information they need to do their jobs and generate insight.
Okay, that is pretty good. And I would also love to know what's the top focus for Stardog in 2023.
Yeah, absolutely. We have many areas of focus, but I think if I was to sort of distill it down, there's probably two key ones for us at the moment. So, first of all, we're highly focused as a company at the moment on lowering the barriers to adoption for knowledge graph technology.
Nice.
Even at the event here, Gartner's made a lot of reference of the importance of knowledge graph as part of data fabric architectures, and we're trying to make our technology mainstream so that enterprises can adopt it easily. And then the second area that we're very focused on is adopting generative AI technologies, large language models, which then support the first objective of making knowledge graph technology easier for people to use.
Very cool. And I did see Stardog out there at the keynote as well, so which was pretty good. You're doing all the right things to get the community together, right?
Yeah, we're super excited about the recognition that we've had at this event.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that. Also, that kind of brings me to another important question, which is around the semantic layer. And it's hotter than ever. Everyone's kind of talking about it. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, agree entirely. I think it's becoming very clear that enterprises that have lots of data in multiple sources, disparate across their landscape, quite often on-premise, in multiple cloud architectures, they're just facing many challenges in terms of being able to access and use that data effectively. And certainly what we're seeing is semantic layer emerging as a mechanism, as an approach for them to be able to leverage their data more effectively. And again, that's been validated by Gartner over the last 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for those insights. Definitely it will help our audience to learn more about it. And that also brings me to another question which I've been hearing a lot about at Gartner and also from other data professionals is more around the decentralized analytics approach in data mesh, data franchise, hub and spoke, whatever you call it. But what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, so I think the way that we see it is data fabric and data mesh are complementary. So data fabric is an architectural principle which brings together some existing data management components, but then brings in tools like knowledge graphs, semantic layers, so that you can start to activate your metadata. And what that does is then enable approaches like data mesh, where you can decentralize the curation and management of data assets down at the line of business, the practitioner level, but then have the ability to share that effectively across the enterprise. And, we have customers who are now moving down a data product route and looking to use our technology and other technologies as well to support them in doing that.
Wow, amazing. We are in such interesting times, that's what I can say, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been in the data management space for more than 15 years, and I think right now, we're at an inflection point where we're sort of transitioning now to a new era of data management architectures.
Exactly, that's so cool, right? And another quick question in terms of the top themes that you see at Gartner here in 2023. Would you like to share something about that?
Yeah, I mean, my key takeaways, I guess, from this event has been, discussions, the distillation around data fabric and how to approach data fabric architectures, particularly around activating metadata.
Right.
How important that is, the value that that can deliver to enterprises looking to harness their data more effectively. And then, of course, everyone's talking about AI, large language models,
right.
and the way that those technologies can introduce this paradigm shift really in terms of interacting with data. And I think there's two kind of areas to that. The first is how you integrate large language model techniques into existing tool sets so that they're easier to adopt and use.
Yeah.
And that's something we're doing at Stardog with our new VoiceBox tool.
Very cool.
But then the other side is we have enterprises who are looking to introduce LLM technology into what they do, so their service offerings, and they need a solid underlying data platform and architecture to support that.
Right.
So semantic layers, knowledge graphs, they're all
Exactly.
important components to enable that.
Yeah, I think these are fantastic insights. Thanks for sharing that, Ian. And
thank you.
Yeah, and I'm thrilled to interview you today, but also I'm pretty sure the audience will have many more questions for you. So if they need to reach out to you, what's the best place?
I'm on LinkedIn, so anyone's welcome to connect to me on LinkedIn. Alternatively, you can send me an email, ian.cohen@stardog.com.
Awesome. Thank you very much for visiting the Ravit show. It was such a pleasure talking to you, and definitely looking forward to see what Stardog does next, and obviously following your journey as well.
Thank you, and as I said at the start, thank you for the opportunity to come and talk to you today.
Awesome. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today.